Where are you from, Ruby?
Pensacola. Some of the calls sometimes takes me over that way, but nobody I know is still there.
How do you know that?
It's online. Everything about you is online. Well, not everything, but definitely a lot. I watched all the videos from when you were a reporter. I'm sure you look at them as well.
God, no. Not without a drink in my hand.
I watch my work all the time.
Do you want to become a reporter?
No,
Most of you want airtime.
not me. I want to be the one who owns the station that owns the camera. The business is doing well, but I'm ready to grow to the next level. To do that, I need to stay one step ahead of my competition and take risk. I also need financial support to implement expansion. Would you like another margarita?
One's enough.
Thanks for coming out to talk. The place I'm in is that I want a relationship with someone I can team up with and share. Like, we share the same hours, the same job, and whatnot. I could go down a laundry list, but I'm sure you get the idea.
I hope you find someone.
Here's the thing with that. I'm quite certain that I already have.
Okay, let me put this politely. I only came out to dinner with you, Ruby, purely as a professional courtesy.
Thank you. Because I don't think it's a secret that I single-handedly raised the unit price on your ratings book.
Our ratings book price?
I'm a very fast learner, Joe. We had a conversation and I specifically mentioned that. Do you remember? Well, do you?
Yes.
I recently learned, for instance, that most Americans watch local news to stay informed. I also learned that an average half an hour of Florida television news packs all its local government coverage, including budget, law enforcement, education, transportation, and immigration, into 22 seconds. Local crime stories, however, not only led the news, but filled 14 times the broadcast, averaging about 5 minutes and 7 seconds. And KWLA relies heavily on such stories. With crime rates going down, I think that makes items like mine particularly valuable. Like rare animals. I could imagine your needs will only increase during next week's rating sweeps period.
We certainly appreciate what you do.
There's certain good things about being alone. You have time to do the things you want to do, like study and plan, but you don't have time for dinners like this, or to be physical with a person. I mean, beyond a flirtationship.
Where are you going with this?
I want that with you. Like, you want to keep your job and health insurance.
Look, just for starters, I don't need you to keep my fucking job.
You're the news director on the vampire ship at the lowest rated station in Miami. I have to think that you're invested in this transaction.
Where did you get the courage to even suggest something like this?
We're still talking.
There's nothing more to say.
You can leave.
You've done well, okay? And we've always paid you very well. If you like, I can get you an exclusive retainer. That would be on top of your segment fees. I could maybe even get you a job at the station as a production assistant so you can learn the business from the inside. That's what you said you wanted. See where it goes.
You're not listening, Joe. I happen to know that you haven't stayed at one station for more than 2 years at a time. And you're coming up on 2 years soon. So I can imagine that you have a contract for that length of time. And that ratings during next week will directly affect you.
You're threatening? If I don't...
I'm negotiating.
You're threatening to stop selling to me.
That's your choice. The true price of any item is what someone is willing to pay. You want something? And I want you.
To fuck you?
And has a friend.
Jesus Christ. Friends don't pressure friends into fucking sleeping with them.
Actually, that's not true, Joe. Because as I'm sure you know, a friend is a gift you give yourself.